When we had last left the Spacefarer, they had finally arrived at Londinion in order to search for some important data that would help them get to the bottom of the Terramorph threat and create a solution. However, standing in their way was the hazardous environment of the planet, as well as a legion of Terramorph and their enthralled thralls. Now they found themselves deep inside the weird steam tunnels beneath the city, where they were to navigate past probably more Terramorphs and their weird freaky ability to talk to you like people do. Somehow, they knew English. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Yeah, isn't that a little wild? I think Terramorphs, they all have American accents so far, right? I think all of them have had an American accent and they speak in English, right? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Anything else over here? No.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
Whoa, what the fuck is
No one
Lazarus
realized
plant?
it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. A real marvel.
What? If it's a plant, of course it's living. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean like the stalks part? The part that looks like stalagmites or mites? No, of course this is living. Come on. What do you not know about coral? Aren't you a scientist? This is just like coral, except it's growing not underwater. Come on, come on. I've seen weirder shit than this. We got Terramorphs. Okay. Maybe I'm just tripping fucking balls. It must be tied to what's going on here. Right? If it's always here, if it's native to here, it's gotta be linked. Okay. The real question is, how? Alright, well. Oh, heat leeches. Shit, how do I throw a grenade? God. How do I throw a grenade? I don't even remember. Well, that ain't it. Nope, that's not it either. Hang on. Look, it's been a while. This? Nope. This? No. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here. Alright, let's check. Let's see, controls. Oh, nope, key bindings. Huh. Throw a grenade. G. Oh, okay. Good. Fuck them all up. Oh, shit. Okay.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Yeah, what could it be? Oh, yeah, interesting, the Terramorphs, right? If they are from heat leeches, you know, it seems like a given, right? We don't know if they're in some way tied to people. You know, we don't really know fully. But what's certain is that somehow, well, alright, what's 90% sure, what we're 90% sure of at this point is that heat leech has gotta be Terramorphs, right? There's gotta be some kind of link there. But the real question is, this is a cold planet. You know? Huh. That is curious. Okay. Panopticon. Synapse Alpha. Space Rogue Muscle Gear. Shit, how's it look? Does it look cool? Oh, no. not at all. Okay. A little hat. Meh. Okay. Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Just some tools. Oh. Does this plant make heat? Or... I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look good. It's green. Okay, before we go in there, how about we look through some of this? Recon Stem. War of the Worlds, Christmas Carol, Tale of Two Cities, Bleak House. I wonder if War of the Worlds is a particularly good book to have tied to this.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this?
Ew!
Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs.
I fucking
Heat leeches
knew
hide
it.
out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
I fucking knew it! How early did I know? How fucking early did I know as well? Oh my God, did I do good? Did I do good? Did I detect something? Am I not a detective? Pew pew pew! Finger guns, baby. What we just witnessed. That can't be how all terramorphs are born, right? What does this mean for the plans to clean up the terramorphs? This feels like a pretty major discovery. Nothing natural should be able to do that. What we just witnessed, that can't be how all terramorphs are
Okay,
born, right?
Captain? No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinion lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
Ugh, that's scary. We should not breed that if we're gonna age 70 years in seconds. What the fuck kind of plan is this? Alright, well, I'm scared about the terramorphs a little less now. I'm a little worried about the fucking plant. What the fuck? What does this mean for the plans to clean up the terramorphs?
That I don't have an answer for right now. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terramorphs. The Aceles we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both.
Okay. This feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning.
Using the
You could
plant.
sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
With the Lazarus plant? I guess so, right? Yeah, if they can rapidly cause them to do that. I'm just surprised that if they're doing that, right, if they do use that, they really run the risk of it being found out, right? Unless you do it like inside of a box and the creature erupts from the box. Then again, like, you got future sci-fi scanners and stuff that ought to be able to tell. Given what we just witnessed, it's certainly plausible. I can't imagine what it'd take to pull something like that off. I don't know what to think right now. I can't imagine what it'd take to pull something like that off.
Me neither. You'd have to know this all exists, first and foremost.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
So somehow Ve Victus has to be tied to this, right? Ve Victus, who else would know? Right? I mean, it's obviously someone who worked here, right? Someone who survived all of this and got out alive in some way and is holding a grudge against Ve Victus. But we don't have a character like that, right? We don't have a character set up in the storyline for it. The only other characters that aren't currently involved with us and are on our side could be, I guess, the president. It could be the faction at large, or one of the factions at large, right? Broadly speaking. It feels like somehow Ve Victus is responsible. I just don't know how, right? And maybe we don't have the clues to know exactly how. We know that there are people working with him, this recovery team or whatever. Maybe he's feeding information to them and they're like loyalists. Okay, and he's trying to like get revenge on the UC in some way. Microsecond regulator.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Okay, well, it can come with you,
How are
Andresha.
you? A good team always.
Let's see here. Very odd that they're all sounding like they're talking with their helmets on, despite the fact that they are not. Wearing their helmets, I should say. Okay. Here we are.
Look after yourself,
We still have a lot of unanswered questions, right? I have to wonder how many folks... Yeah, in fact, here you go. This is the one with the big reveal, right? How many folks played through this questline and all of that and didn't figure it out, right? How many people got to this point and were like after all this, because there were a few moments where it was really on the nose, I feel. But how many maybe if you don't pay attention to the story and you're just clicking through shit, right? But how many people got through all this and were like, oh my god, what? Right? I feel like it was pretty obvious it was coming. The bigger twist is like, how's Ve Victus involved? How are they talking like this? You know? Who's behind them appearing in different places? Right? How are they people? They may not be people. I don't know. We'll see. I'm betting this Lazarus plant is involved somehow, too. Oh, shit.
Come then. Meet your death. Coming!
Alright.
Strike confirmed. Evacuation insufficient.
Jeez Louise. Let's throw some more explosives in there, huh? Let's see. We've got like the perfect tank right now.
Hull damaged. I do not feel fear. Mounting power.
Oh, the shrapnel grenade damage is pretty piss poor. Oh, fuck. Just tabbed out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Good.
All right, let's get to the bottom
Great.
of this.
Metamorphed tissue sample. What? Oh, is this what we need for the quest? Okay. Amino acids as well.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Alright, here you go.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
And if it is
Captain,
Victus,
do
why
you
Tau
understand
Ceti?
what it is we just stumbled on here?
Right? I could understand someone, like a million people gotta be pissed at New Atlantis. But who gives a shit about Tau Ceti? You know? Why fuck around with that? Right? Unless they were worried about them. Maybe it's a cover-up job. All right, I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis. That someone thought they could get away with attacking the UC. I want to hear it from you. I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea, deploying alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach, but our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense,
Fuck,
actually.
I got frostbite again.
Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote
Oh, it was
where no
just
one
a
would question
test.
a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I thought the timings of those terramorphs showing up was suspicious. Oh, it's I was just reading a Wikipedia entry about this, isn't it? What if it's Victus trying to, well, I don't know about necessarily this, but it reminds me of hero syndrome or heroism syndrome, where someone purposefully causes a problem in order to be the one to solve it and get recognition for solving it, but no one notices that they're the one who caused it, right? And in this case, Victus/Victus's team would be leading the forefront on terramorph research and development to combat this threat that they made, and then thus Victus saves everybody, is able to somehow get some leeway and get out of lockdown, right? Maybe that's it. Maybe. I thought the timings of those terramorphs showing up was suspicious. I guess it might be possible. You sound like a complete crackpot right now. But didn't you say this plant can't grow anywhere but here? It
can't. At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this, someone found a way.
Well, you know what they say about life. Alright, I thought the timings of those terramorphs showing up was suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
The United Colonies. Someone inside the UC must have plans for the Lazarus plant. Freestar Collective makes the most sense. They'd be happy to see the UC suffer. I've got some ideas, but it's far from responsible to just start hurling accusations. Oh fuck, there's a lot here. Commander Hatum or one of her soldiers. They're the most likely to know about this. It was House Varun, trust me, those guys are the worst. Maybe some independent group like Ecliptic. They're always looking for firepower. There's no way it's Ecliptic. They're barely involved in this. Just in that one side optional objective. The one objective on the scavenging planet. No way. Your dad's still alive and has shown he doesn't care much about lives lost. Maybe he's involved. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I think it's your fucking dad. Who else could know? Who else could know and teach others to know? I think he's 100% involved.
Let's
Say
save
it.
the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way.
Okay. Andrasia?
There is something I can do.
Yeah,
What
let's
have
do
you
a quick
got for
trade.
me?
Let's see here. How about you take... Take this trick shot thing. There we go. That'll do for the time.
We will speak again.
Okay. Let's take some more heal paste as well, because we did get frostbite. Good. And let's get this instigating revolver. Cool. Can we go through this? Inaccessible. Very well. Whoa. Terror machine still works. Trade authority. Oh, I love this. Cal Bank, chunks again. It's like a little mess hall cafeteria. Can I go up here? Not yet. Looks like we definitely will be, though. Okay. Anything over here? Jumpsuit. Chunks. A steel cup. Okay. Over here. Oh, we can go through that. Alright. Anything else? Oh, a worker with a med pack. Meal tray. Meh. Another worker. Tranquility. Alright. Let's see how this will go horribly wrong.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Great. That's wild that you can just remote access the power grid like that. Right? I mean, I know you're like a cool super robot, but that's still pretty wild to me. Okay. A suppressed side star. Marine helmet. Eh. What else we got here? Folders galore. Another dead-ass dude. Spacesuit. Oh, Xenoworks.
Oh, there's the control panel.
The Comet.
Still looks operable.
Can't remember if we'd read that. I'm
Of all
yoinking
the
it.
things to survive.
Hypothermia? Jeez! Good God, man. Alright. What have we got for that? The boosted injector. Do we just have a regular injector? Yeah, thank goodness. Okay. Chicken, lime, emergency kit. Oh, 2 advanced locks. Okay, let's have at it. There we are. Great. And then... Nice. Extra ammo for the microgun, infantry alpha again, trauma pack, all good stuff. Okay. Let's see if we can't get through this one. Oh, that's a red herring. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. Good. And this here. Great. More drugs. Surprised all these drugs, most of them do have carry weight. That feels like more of a survival mode feature. Like, sure, med packs don't have carry weight, but I'm pretty sure the vast majority of drugs in Fallout 4 did not have carry weight, right? Like, you could just load up on Psycho. Which, granted, was fairly overpowered, right? If you had enough Psycho, that could just carry you through the fucking game, right? Was it Psycho? I think it was. Whichever one slowed down time. Okay. Good God. Let's use this. Actually, you know what? Let's auto slot. Oh, no, wait. Auto slot only does this tier, right? Yeah, so let's hold off on that, actually. Let's see. What all can we pop in there? There we go. Get one of those. And that. Good. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll actually just solve this one, like, the old-fashioned way. Okay. Try one of that. There we are. And then get some of that going on. Perfect, and this will slot right in there. Great. And then what else can we do? There we are. Cool. Nailed it. Boosted Refined Rattler. Man, it looks pretty good. I like the look of it. All upgraded and shit. Huh. I don't know. I think I just like the wood on it. I enjoy that a lot. Okay. Should I take it? Nah, I'll hold off.
Can you get that done?
Alright, carrying around too much bullshit, I guess. Jeez, hypothermia. Good. Let's use that injector again. Great. Okay, let's pop a quick save and then activate this doohickey.
Reactivated. Error.
You think that'll draw
System reboot required.
some attention?
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Oh. Well, that's easy. The reboot. This is the reboot control. Okay.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription
Uh-oh.
process engaged. Playback initiated.
Here we go, baby. This is it.
We need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon.
Deus Ex.
No planet would be safe. Colonel, the trips that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical
about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
That's wild that this whole system just does that. Okay, here we go. How many times do you think the person working at this desk just accidentally, whoop, the rolling chair just slides right over? I guess that's why this one maybe was right here and it doesn't have rollers on it, but the others do. Okay, what's up?
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
That's certainly how I interpreted it. There were plenty of reasons he could have ordered the bombing. The Terramorph outbreak, for example. Never learned this reading minds trick you seem to have mastered. That's certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
a cold-blooded murderer. I mean, we knew this. We knew he was, right? I get that he's really bad, like this is a twist, but the twist shouldn't be that he's a cold-blooded murderer, right? We already knew that. We've known that since before we even knew he was still alive. A commander in a tough situation. Someone who thought keeping the secret would save lives. He's a cold-blooded murderer.
I'm as shocked as you are.
Much worse than that. He's a monster.
Yes. Exactly what we all thought he was. Wait. If the plant was used to trigger the attacks, that means Victus, he might have been involved in what happened on New Atlantis. I hate to say it, but I think your instinct about him might have been right.
Well, reactivity to my earlier choice. It's the only lead we've got. See, I knew we couldn't trust him. I mean, also so did Hadrian, right? Hadrian wasn't ever like, yeah, Hadrian did it more reluctantly, right, to be fair. It's an idea worth discussing further when we're not surrounded by Terramorphs. But also, I want to say, see, I knew it!
No, your intuition was spot on. Now we just have to figure out what he knew. But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
All right. Surely we'll have one more enemy to contend with, right?
Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Wow, what a big area. Okay, how fucking big is this thing gonna be that we fight? Okay. I'm gonna do a hard save right here. What the fuck? Whoa, a calibrated tombstone. Oh, okay, yeah, like the Rattler. I mean, I do like the look of them. I love the fucking wood. I love it. I'll take it. It's fairly valuable, huh? Okay. Good. What does this do? Was it originally for, like, the blinds or whatever on the windows? Here,
I trust
Andresia.
you are well.
No, I'm a little fucked up. It's pretty fucked up out here. I'm not that well. I don't know if you've been paying attention, Andresia. Shit ain't going great. Okay. Let's see. Let's stow some of these. Good.
May you find favor in all things.
Okay. Feels like we're about to have, like, some kind of giant creature erupt from there and fight it. huh? I thought it would have erupted by now. Oh, there we go. Terramorph anomaly.
Is that the sample? My God, concentrate fire! Shoot! Shoot!
It is pretty big. Jesus, Kaiser. Good God, man.
Come on then. We have collecting.
Okay. Jeez, it sure is stomping all over the fucking place.
What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company.
Stop! Stop! Don't shoot! We're friendly!
Holy shit, I can still knock it over with space power. Oh my god, I'm the strongest dude alive.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help.
There it is! Open fire! Fire!
Man, look at all these fucking weird
There should be some
creatures.
radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Okay. Hell yeah, let's do it.
What is this, a new surprise? Let's see how quickly it can die.
Ugh, okay, creepy grandma. Shit. Let's go over here.
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
Look, it's working.
It's not working. It's never going to work.
But the thralls, they're attacking the anomaly. Percival, are you doing this?
That's not me. I'm just nulling out the frequency.
We freed them, and they're helping us.
They're going to
Oh my
betray
God.
you. Every last one.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next dish.
So I shouldn't be killing them then? So I shouldn't be killing them then? Wait, some of them were turning around to look at me.
Lost. You're never gonna win. They always win.
No signal online.
It's working.
One more dish, and I should be able to shut it down completely.
Here, let's also get some more explosives. Running through these in our inventory is a good thing, actually. Oh shit, another one.
Down! Get down!
Wait, what the fuck? Is that not another Terramorph?
You just handed over. Take cover. Look at that.
There we go.
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Sorry. Poor fucking things.
No signal at full power. That should be the end of its connection to its thralls. Now hit it with everything you've got.
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
Shit, I think Andresia's throwing nades too. Is this thing alive still? Oh yeah. Man, they got adhesive. Jeez, the binary trigger on this is ridiculous. It's like I'm fanning the fucking hammer here.
Stay out of my head.
Okay, let's try something with a little bit more firepower, huh? There we go. Am I still gonna get a load of XP from killing this one?
Thralls, they're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Yeah, but look at it. Am I still gonna get a lot of XP from killing these? Am I still gonna get like big fucking money time bucks from killing these? Hell yeah, 145, baby! Where'd that other one fucking run off to? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Jeez, it's really getting out of here.
Attention. Terramorph detected in sector. Damage sustained.
Oh, where'd it go to? Huh. There we go. Only 95 on that one. I'll take its genetic material. Man, the combat music here is fucking rad.
Be advised, possible threat detected. Procedures activated.
There we go. Look at it.
Countermeasures.
Man, is this just where you come to power level or what? Okay. Let's see what this big bastard had.
Systems suggest hostiles in
It's all the
area.
usual. Oh shit. Jesus, Kaiser.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Okay.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Good. Okay. Anything else to loot off of these? Oh yeah, a lot of adhesive. Marine out here, huh? Inside of this too. They ain't doing like the Dragon Ball Z dude inside of a crater explosion, right? Nah, I don't think so. Unless they got knocked around when I was doing my space blasting. Okay. Let's turn on the lights here. Big Bang, calibrated Beowulf. I'll take that ammo though. Some more junk over here. Dead worker. Okay. Sure. Bighorn. Bighorners. Can't help but think of fucking New Vegas, huh? Alright. Oh, is this one that we had to maneuver? I guess so. Okay. Oh, look, there's a little platform on top of the door we came from. Nothing secret up here? A little bit of money. Okay. Andreja, you want to hold some
Always
junk?
good to speak. I keep.
How much room you got? You still got a fair amount. Okay, let's get rid of this instigating Razorback. Okay. And then take some of our resources here. Great.
I appreciate having your ear.
Okay. You got my ear? I got your nose. Sorry. That one was pretty dumb. There we go. Good, good, good. Cool. Yeah, I wonder if we'll start encountering more of these gigantic ones. The anomalous sorts. It was pretty neat. Pretty cool. Or maybe it's only for this quest. For this encounter right here. Okay, anything to do with these cargo crates? I don't think so. I can't believe that... Alright. It's gotta be wild to find another planet that has the exact same gravity as Earth, right? The grav here is 1. That's fucking wild, you know? That's got to be outrageously weird. Right? I mean, it's got to be. What are the chances of that? I mean, sure, throughout, like, there are a lot of planets and moons and shit out there, right? So, eventually you're gonna run into quite a few, right? But man, what are the chances? And I'm assuming they're rounding to the nearest, what, hundredth? Because there's two different integers after the decimal point, I believe. Because we've seen planets with like 0.61 gravity, right? Okay. So this area we saw earlier up here, it is in fact a good old-fashioned Skyrim loop around town. Cool. Is there anything up here? Oh, damn, they got cliff racers on this planet too. Okay. Sure. Let's mosey on back over and down. Surprised there's nothing to fight out here. Let's see. Can we get our amp? Makes us move a little bit faster, I think. 20% faster. You can so easily tell. Oh. Thanks for the help, fucking Boston Dynamics ass looking dog. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing, gentle viewer. Especially if you're new and just watching the Starfield playthrough, of all things. You may not know this, but I'm exceptionally good at recognizing when, in a first-person game, you get 20% faster. Or thereabouts. 10 to 20? Holy shit, I'm your fucking guy.
That was quite a leap.
I know, now I have pain. Just inexplicable pain. Okay. Let's do a hard save. Okay. Percival, I'm getting all kinds of fucked up.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
It wasn't too creepy
Got
down
pretty
there.
frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Kaiser's got all the samples in storage. Nearly cost a couple of fingers and toes, but yes, we got them. Is the plan going to still work now that we gotta clean up heat leeches and terramorphs? Is the plan still gonna work? If anything, I feel like it would make it easier because we would always have to clean up heat leeches, right? It's just that we know about it now, right? We were always gonna have to deal with that. We just didn't know.
Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the terramorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Yeah, exactly.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Yeah, sure do. Kaiser's got all the samples in storage. Kaiser immediately explodes.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Ve Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Oh, right, yeah, he doesn't know. All right, Lai, you're right. Ve Victus couldn't have been involved with the attacks. Actually, we can't rule him out. Ve Victus is alive and under UC custody. Look, we learned something, but I can't say anything more. I promised. Fuck no, we're gonna tell everybody. Though, frankly, we should ask Hadrian, right? We should ask Hadrian first, because Hadrian is a little bit closer tied to this. But, barring not being able to ask Hadrian for permission here, Ve Victus is alive and under UC custody.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Ve Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, he and I are going to have some words. I'll do what I can. He's not exactly a trustworthy source. You really think it was him? Do you want to come speak to him with me? You really think it was him?
Plenty of people out there with grudges against the UC, but he's the only one we know had any knowledge of the Lazarus plant.
Right.
So right now, it's the only option we've got. Will you do it?
Maybe it was the president for real. God, that would be amazing. Do you want to come speak to him with me?
Captain, I truly don't. He's already shown he's taken an interest in you. I'll be a lot more useful in the lab right now than I would be grilling Francois. So do you think you could do it? Please?
I'll do what I can. He's not exactly a trustworthy source.
Whatever you can turn up is more than we have now. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Cool. Man, 12 grand for that. Hey, Percival, anything
These
else?
samples are going to change the galaxy. For the better.
Okay. Adrian?
Ve Victus knew. Now it's up to you to find out what he did with that knowledge.
Okay. Sure.
Best of luck on your fact-finding mission.
All right.
Visiting Londinion has left me with a longing for Nira. I did not think this was possible.
Yeah, make sure you get checked for heat leeches, huh? I mean, eventually, after so many years, Kaiser would have found out, right? It would only have been a matter of time, because Kaiser was still active, just barely, and those heat leeches were on Kaiser. Eventually, Kaiser would have found out, and whether or not Kaiser survived, probably have, like, a data recording or, like, black box, effectively, on their, like, robobot that someone could recover at some point, right?
Terramorphs are heat leeches. Considering what else we found, that might be the least surprising discovery of the day.
Yeah. I feel like they knew that most players would have figured it out by now, right? I feel like they wanted it to be an obvious situation, right? Like I said, they teased it so hard leading up to it, right? They kept teasing it like nobody's business, you know? That's what I'm legitimately wondering how many people got to this point in the questline and just were completely gobsmacked. It just completely took them out of left field or whatever, right? They had no idea that this was happening. Okay. I'm still curious about the psionics and the voices, right? I'm very curious about that situation. Oh, hey, what's their butt not out here anymore? Or is this them? Oh, yeah, a tomb.
I hope to learn someday what exactly your little endeavor was. Sensors picked up quite a ruckus over at the old spaceport. I presume that was your doing.
Oh, it was. It absolutely was. Okay. Well, shit, I think we investigated everything there is to investigate out here, you know? The person doing target practice is gone. Weird. I wonder if there was a point in time in the game where heat leeches could appear on your ship, but for whatever reason they had to cut it. Like, somehow it wasn't working correctly to have these things occasionally spawn on the thruster of your ship or whatever. I wonder if it's like cut content or something. Okay. else here? It feels like there's just so much stuff with regards to maintenance that they cut from the game. You know, stuff with like the fuel, possibly vacuum tape being needed to repair your spacesuit rather than it having 0 durability. Because you even see, right? A big hint of that, I think, is maybe seeing the dinged up helmet at the beginning of the game, you know, inside of the Frontier. It has tape on it. Granted, it's like masking tape and doesn't look like the vacuum tape. But hey, you do see it. And I wonder if at a certain point, heat leeches were like a real threat. And like sometimes maybe when you would get on your ship, your engines or even your reactor, one of the little pips on it would be hashed out or something, right? It would be inaccessible for some reason. They'd be like, oh fuck, it's a fucking heat leech. Right? And I do get why they would take that out, but I would love it if there was like a difficulty mode that added it back in. As someone who played through Skyrim entirely on Legendary and Survival, I would love it if they put all that weird shit back in. That stuff is for me. I like it. Alright. Let's go on up here. Good, good, good. Okay. I'm thinking when next we return, we will... should we do Andrasia's quest now that we're at a bit of a quasi-lull in the action? I know we have this big confrontation coming up, but... Nah, we should probably stick with this, right? I feel... It does feel wrong to split it up right about now. Yeah. We'll save Andrasia's little follower quest for the end, I think. Maybe. Well, no, maybe we shouldn't, because what if you... Well, if there's a follow-up to it, as you continue, like, hanging out with a follower, you can get another one, or something like that, right? Yeah. It could be worth doing Andrasia's follower quest since we have it now. And then we'll put this on the back burner. Regardless, either way, in between videos, I will probably modify our equipment a little bit, stow some stuff, junk like that, and we can also stash all of the stuff from Andrasia onto the ship, and like I said, upgrade all of our spacesuit stuff, the pack, the hat, the spacesuit itself, all that good shit, right? And I do have a perk point to expend. Maybe we'll spend it on, like, more spacesuit design. Maybe. Something to consider. Alright, well, until next time, please take care of each other.